K-Rock here. We're back with Behind the Bands. We are very excited to be doing our second interview from an Atlanta band, so we're expanding beyond Mid-Atlantic. And I am here with Athens band, and I'm going to let the guys introduce themselves and what they play in the band.
I'm Chase. I play rhythm guitar, some bass, some vocals, backing vocals, stuff like that.
I'm Bo. I play guitar, and that's it.
I'm Zach, and I play drums, and that's it.
And I'm Justin, and I play bass and drums.
Now, you probably get tired of people doing this, but I got to ask you, because people are going to watch this, they're going to know. Can you tell us how old each of you are? Because everybody's going to want to know when they see it.
I'm 16.
I'm 13.
17.
16.
Now, when you guys see the live footage, you're not going to believe this based on what they do. How did you guys come together and form such an amazing band at such a young age?
You're the best.
Well, I'll kind of do the short and sweet version, but basically, Bo and I have been friends since he was 3 and I was 6, and then he called me one day and asked if he could be in a band that I was already in, but after jamming with him one weekend, I just kind of put that band aside and we just started fresh, and found Zach at a guitar. Was it this guitar center up here?
Yeah.
This guitar center right near Wild Bill's. We found him. He was just drumming, and we asked if he was in a band. He said no, so we asked if he wanted to join. Obviously, he said yes.
We almost didn't.
I said
actually
no,
go
but they
to
forced it.
But yeah, we almost didn't go over there. We just heard somebody drumming, and we thought it was an adult, but it was this little blonde guy. And so
Hey.
and then,
I'm really a brunette.
And then the little bass player here,
The
little big bass player we found at a music camp in Athens, Georgia.
So how does this work? You guys don't really live near each other. How do you pull this off? How do you rehearse? How does
He
that
lives
happen?
with me.
I pretty much live with him.
And
But
I drive.
yeah, they both have to drive, I think, 30 minutes and an hour
Yeah, 45 minutes to an hour.
to get to practice, and so we usually practice, once a week if we don't have shows. If we have shows every weekend, those are kind of our practice time, but usually when we have little breaks and stuff, we practice once a week and stuff like that.
Now you guys are playing a lot of classic rock and roll. I mean, I've heard some Foghat tonight, some Thin Lizzy, I think.
Yeah.
So how does that come about with guys your age that you got into that kind of music? And how does that, the other question I followed up with is, how does that work with your friends? Do they understand what you do?
Yeah, a lot of them don't.
I still go to school. These two, they're at homeschool right now.
Well, the only two actually in school.
Yeah, we're trying to finish. We're trying to get out of there. And
We're the good kids of the band.
it's pretty much like I go to my school and I live way out in the middle of nowhere, like Madison County, country, nothing. And I go to school and nobody even knows that we exist. It's like I'm just like every other kid, every other weird kid who wears tight jeans, rock and roll shirts,
Justin Bieber.
and who looks like a chick from behind. And so, like at my school, it's like I'm nobody different. But when I come out here, it's like a completely different lifestyle. It's really cool. That's how I feel.
Same here for me too, because all the kids in my school listen to country or rap. It's like the two biggest evils in the world. And then you have me, and I'm like the biggest metalhead there. And I'm like the only one.
Out there, right?
Oh yeah, tonight.
Do you want to talk a little bit about those?
Well, tonight we played Rainbow. One of the songs we played, the acoustic song, and was an original. Animals, the first song we played was an original, and She'll Wait Are those the only 3 we played tonight?
Yeah, we didn't play
Yeah.
Shooting.
She'll Wait is an original song we did, and those are 3 of the 4 songs off of the new little demo we recorded, which you can find on bandcamp.com. Look up the Athens Band. It's free for right now, but you gotta hurry. Shameless plug. You gotta hurry before they.
I was going to ask you anyway. So.
Yeah, you have to hurry before you have to pay for it. But yeah, they
We did.
Don't encourage that.
we're currently writing just recently we've had a big just writing burst, and I don't know where it came from, but all of a sudden everybody was just like, maybe we should do some originals, and
There we go.
and
We
so
got
we've
like
been in the studio.
9,000 of them.
We've been in the studio, I think, at least once a week for the past 3 weeks or something like that.
More than once a week, cause like at
Like
least
twice a week.
twice, 2 or 3
At
times.
least twice a week,
especially
yeah.
since break.
Does one of you do lyrics? Does one of you do music? Is it a
We
mixture?
just
Is it
all just
we
do
all-
It depends
everything.
on the song.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just
It really does,
we
like-
write it and then we share it with
Well,
each
sometimes
other.
it's like
We
somebody
make
will-
inputs.
He'll write lyrics, and then he'll write lyrics, and then we'll all put our stuff in it, and then I'll
A
write
lot of
lyrics,
it
and
comes
I'll
from
put their stuff
jamming in
behind it.
his basement, actually. And
Yeah,
what it
too.
is we go in pairs. Usually,
It's usually just 2 of us
it's
at a
usually-
time.
These two and these
Whoever's
two.
ready for
Yes.
practice first.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, whoever comes down there and is willing to go down there the quickest ends up getting a little bit of jam.
So you guys have played with some pretty big acts. Like you just played with Nelson, isn't that correct?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was cool, man.
Tell us a little bit about that show.
Nicest people you would
They were
ever
so
They
meet.
were
awesome.
the
They were,
coolest
yeah.
guys. We've played with some national acts, and we've heard about the attitudes of some of the national acts and stuff. Nelson was amazing. They were so nice to. I mean, I never would have thought you would walk in with a group of famous people, and we walk down there, and they're like, "Oh, hey, you want some of our food? Hey, you can leave your stuff down here with us. We don't have."
Complimented us.
Yeah, I mean they told us after the show that we were like, "Thank you so much for letting us open for you." And they said, "No, we're closing for you."
That was
And that
awesome.
was-
That was
nice.
that was the absolute
And
coolest
plus,
thing I've ever heard.
They have every reason to be jerks. Like they have had it really
They're good.
bad.
Oh yeah.
They have been around a while, and they are still one of my favorite live acts to see.
They're
so.
still kicking ass. Man.
It was just 2 of them. They didn't even have the band. It was just
It was
a bass
yeah.
and an acoustic guitar.
And it was
And it was
amazing.
still-
coolest
Tell us
show.
what's on the horizon for Athens Band. What's coming up for you guys?
Well, February,
Boats.
huh?
Boats.
Boats, lots of boats and
Yeah.
Ferraris.
I
we're
don't own cars. I own helicopters.
Okay. Well, yeah, we
How about musically speaking?
yeah, basically, really a lot of recording, working on the originals and everything, and
What?
trying to get the Athens name out there, because we have fun with the covers and stuff, but we want to get more of the Athens sound into the music scene. And,
Musically, I'm really excited for what we're about to do because I've noticed that. Okay, so like we all have different musical personalities. I'm a big Foo Fighters fan. I love like '90s stuff, Zach metalhead, Bo classic rock,
Metal,
everything.
everything.
And then Chase is a huge '80s fan.
It's like mixing
It's-
with him. It's like mixing Motley Crue and Leonard Skinner. With
It's-
me,
yeah.
it's like Motorhead and Sex Pistols.
It's like a
Me,
tropical.
it's Blackstone Cherry. and
It's like a
Megadeth.
tropical musical fruit juice smoothie. But like, that's my favorite part
What?
about it is when we all actually
That could be the
take the
name of the
time.
next album. Tropical. Let's say it
Tropical
again.
fruit, but like what I'm
Tropical
trying to
smoothie,
say
fruit
is,
smoothie.
is like when we all finally force ourselves to get together and actually think about the song together as a band, something just comes out of it that's completely amazing.
What big events you guys have coming up?
Well, we are. I'm not sure of dates or anything yet, or even venues, but we're going to be we'll be opening for the national act Anvil, the old 80s band, and we'll also be opening for Quiet Riot. And-
For dates,
Yes.
you can check on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook has dates and shows, and so check us out there. We also have our website, theathensband.org. So,
We want to thank Athens Band for taking this time with us, and as we start 2012 with Behind the Bands, we were really excited to have a chance to, as I said, start with expanding beyond Mid-Atlantic, doing another Atlanta band. We were really glad to meet you guys, and you had a great set tonight, so we look for big things from
thank you
Athens
so
Band.
much.
Want to do Ultra Rock Fest?
Hey, get in here.
Man,
That-
anything
that's
you want
No,
classic.
no, you get in here too.
Do it.
Put your finger up, your index finger up.
You
There you go.
have-
Oh, I'm the
Enough of that.
thumb. I'm the
Oh,
thumb.
There we go.
He's the
There we go. Oh, money.
Dad, did we go?